Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about behavior and intention gap. So generally whatever we have some intention, that intention is reflected by our behavior, but not all the time we exactly reflect the things. Most of the times there will be always a gap. So before we proceed for this, let's understand the scientific phenomenon between the behavior and the intention. What happens is, assume that this is what we are here, this is what we are, the private part of us, that only we know what is our intention for a particular situation or particular thing, and often it is unclear to ourselves also. This particular intention gets encoded, and that encoding process depends on the beliefs we have in our mind, the habits which we have developed towards during the walk of the life, regarding how to translate these intentions into the words and actions, and then it gets into the public, that is actual behavior. The actual behavior in terms of words, in terms of the tone of the words, the voice, the face and body languages of this person one. Person one means we, and this particular behavior is decoded by person 2 who is observing us, or to whom we are communicating with, and when he interprets our behavior, that again depends on his beliefs, his theories, his stories, his paradigms about what is the other's behavior really means to him, and that is again the private part of the person 2, and that is where there is a difference between the intent or the intention and the behavior, where he is trying to translate some information or whether he is trying to communicate some information. And in short, it happens like this: there is a private part, the intention gets into the action, the action could be the words which has a 7% impact, the tone of the words which has a 38% impact, and the body language we use during the communication which is having the highest impact of 55%. And these actions then again gets into the effect, and that is what is the meaning making. So if I talk about my values, there is a how the foundation of my values happens. There is the intention, my intentions are there. This intention I express by my actions, and my actions are interpreted by the experience of the other person, and that is where the impact I make on the other guys, and this is where my intention and the impact I am making to other guys, that becomes the foundation. So how do we approach to this? If we say there is always a gap, how do we take care of this gap? I don't know what is your thought process. So, but one thing is there, when the why is clear, how is easy. So if you know what is the intention behind a particular behavior, why a particular person has behaved in particular manner, and when this why is clear, then how do we take it, how do we interpret it, how do we react to it, that becomes very easy. And that is why the behavior should be evaluated by the intent behind it, not by actual behavior. There could be a difference. A person who might sound angry, and we say, oh, why this guy is unnecessarily angry on us, we are only looking at the behavior. But if we try to identify, if you try to just think why this person is angry, what is the intention behind it, then the things get more clear, and this gap can be reduced. And that is why think on positive, think on positive note. What is the positive note? No person is bad, every person is right, every person is good, every person is right when he is behaving something, because the intentions are always good. And that is why learn to accept the people who they are and not who you want them to be, and then influence the behavior when needed. So the bottom line should be, just start with one concept: every person is good. Start with one concept: every person has a good intention behind his behavior. Try to find out intention, and half of the problem in the communications, in the working, in the team will be sorted out. Please do share the recordings if you like it. Thank you.